YouTube documentaries about baby Emmanuel. Did you know, I think it was, what was it, 2018, the father, I think his name is Jake, or I forget the father's name, Mr. Haro, was supposedly assaulted his 10-week-old baby, gave him broken ribs, damaged its skull, and in 2020 he was found guilty on felony charges of child abuse. Well, for some reason, a judge didn't force him to do his 6 years in prison. Instead, he got 4 years probation. Why are we giving people 4 years probation when they get 6 years felony in prison for hurting a child? That judge could have prevented this situation right now. Instead, he was on probation and he ended up doing work release. I think it was like 180 days of work release instead of jail. Well, as far as I'm concerned, the father could have done his time and he would have been taken off the streets. This baby never would have been born and this baby never would have been unalived. Earlier today, I think at 11:37, the Riverside County District Attorney went ahead and pressed charges, presumably because they found some type of evidence to get these charges to stick. So the parents of baby Emmanuel will most likely not be released from prison today. They will most likely be booked. They were held for 72 hours before charges were pressed, and now it looks like charges have been filed. I don't think they have any bail, so, but we don't know. We're still going out there, guys. I'm running a little bit late. I woke up late. I woke up a little late today. I was tired. I have a hard time falling asleep at night, but I tried. Anyways, I have this long form thing because Prism Live ain't working for me right now. It just says error. But we're going to be doing a long form live stream today. A tall one, which I don't like, but hey, it's whatever. It's 007. What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? How you doing? Melissa, Kathleen. Hello, hello. How you guys doing tonight, guys? I'm not sure how I like live streaming directly to YouTube, but hey, make sure you guys smash that like button. Hey, YouTube even tells me how much super chats I have. That's pretty neat. Go ahead and play some more YouTube documentaries on baby Emmanuel, and we'll see what happens here, guys. But his parents allegedly did get, charged. Sounds like they got charged today. I'm going to go get a hotel in Palm Springs, and I'm going to go to their little town. I forget the name of the little town, but I got their address saved in my phone. So, I appreciate it, Mr. 007.
Development in the case of 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro as his parents were arrested. And police have now released new videos new details.
Absolutely.
His parents, Rebecca and Jake Haro, who first reported him missing on August 14th, are now behind bars charged with murder. Even though Emmanuel's body has not yet been recovered, the charges show us investigators no longer believe he is alive. We've gathered several new details that may shed light on how authorities reached this conclusion, along with dramatic video from a tense scene outside the Haro family's home. This case is still developing, and the road ahead looks far from
Yeah, I got about 2 hours left
as we continue to follow every turn. So as we reported Friday, Jake and Rebecca have been arrested, and we now have some closer footage of those moments outside their home. Take a look. Conducted a thorough search of the HARO family home, even bringing in scent dogs. What they reportedly discovered is deeply troubling.
Okay,
A large...
they already, from my sources, the DA submitted the charges. From my sources, the DA submitted the charges, guys.
added to the mystery.
From my sources, they somehow got some kind of evidence and are filing charges.
Police continue to search for the body of 9-month-old EMANUEL HARO tonight. Sources tell News Nation that police believe the father killed the baby, and they say it happened inside the home. Sources tell us a substantial amount of blood was found on the carpet inside.
Could his death have occurred days or even weeks before he was ever reported missing? At this point, investigators haven't confirmed the timeline, and no credible sightings of EMANUEL have been officially reported, including from the ball field where his parents claim to have last taken the infant before the alleged abduction. And now we can say alleged murder. No relatives have reported seeing EMANUEL in recent weeks either, which suggests that Rebecca and Jake may have had plenty of time to conceal what happened and dispose of crucial evidence.
Lauren, sources tell News Nation not only that there was a lot of blood inside the home, but that all the photos of EMANUEL had been removed from the house. All the baby's clothing had been thrown away. How long do we think this baby might have been dead?
I think that we are suspecting actually quite a long time, according to the true crime podcasting community. They have been speculating when the last time EMANUEL was seen. We're hearing various dates, some even saying as early as August 3rd, but there's no sighting that we have known of the day of this. Now we don't even have to say alleged kidnapping. Well, I guess alleged kidnapping still, but
Alleged murder in this case.
Alleged murder now, right? Exactly. Thank you, Elizabeth. And we are seeing this sort of pattern of it's been quite some time since baby EMANUEL has been seen. So who knows when this alleged murder now actually even happened. As we shared earlier this week, baby clothing was also allegedly discovered in a dumpster near the family home. While authorities have not confirmed whether the clothing belonged to EMANUEL, the fact that none of his clothes were found in the house only deepens suspicion. We're also learning new details about what may have happened in the days leading up to the reported abduction. Sources indicate that Rebecca and Jake HARO may have actually been scouting the Big 5 parking lot beforehand, specifically to assess the surveillance camera situation. It's been reported that in the days prior, the HAROs either called or visited the shopping center, claiming something had been stolen from their vehicle. And what was their alleged purpose? The parking lot. As it turns out, the Big 5 itself had no cameras pointed at the parking lot. But what the HAROs may not have accounted for, or actually maybe considered, is that other nearby businesses did, including a clothing store, a jewelry shop, and even a restaurant across the street. Those cameras, investigators say, could end up being critical to the case. In another disturbing revelation, we've learned that just days before the reported abduction, Rebecca and Jake HARO were seen at the Do It Best Home Center in Beaumont, California. And according to these reports, they attempted to purchase a tool known as a sawzall. The store didn't have one in stock, so no purchase was made. Now we can't say for certain why they wanted the saw. Maybe it was for a project. When you place that attempted purchase against the backdrop of murder charges, your mind goes in unsettling directions. The possibility that it could have been intended for something far darker is horrifying.
Dude, why would you?
And sadly, there is
God.
precedent for violence. in
So
this
possibly they try to attempted to purchase a sawzall.
abusing another one of his children.
How do they know that he was trying to purchase a sawzall?
Disabled, able to see, speak, or walk. Meanwhile, Rebecca reportedly
Yes.
has a relationship with
She
her
posted that
two
3 days
daughters.
ago.
Taken together, it raises questions.
Let's see what
about
else we can find. I had one a little bit ago that seemed pretty interesting. So I do have an inside source that is telling me that the parents have charges being pressed against them. I mean, they finally pressed charges.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. The arrest comes 1 week after the parents of 7-month-old EMANUEL HARO said he was kidnapped. NBC4's Amber Frias joins us live from Cabazon outside the parents' home where they were just arrested. Amber, and I'm seeing that yellow
So
tape.
if the baby wasn't with them when they're trying to allegedly purchase a
The
sawzall,
street is still blocked off because investigators
what's their
are
excuse
still
for where the baby
here
was?
at the home.
It's now been 11 days since baby Emmanuel.
Dang it, I just accidentally put on one. There we go. Yes. Teresa, from like I said, from my sources, it does sound like that they did
the parents
come
of
from charges.
Manuel HARO. This is the missing boy's
It's Manuel
mother.
HARO,
Right there on the
not HARO,
left-hand side
HARO.
of the screen. She maintains her innocence as she is behind bars. Mario Ramirez with Fox 11 LA has been following the story from the get-go and joins us live over in Riverside. And Mario, a very sad story here. What is the latest?
Yeah, it really is, Josh. Good morning to you. This has gripped the nation's attention since it was reported that 7-month-old baby Emmanuel HARO was missing.
By
His mother
nation-
initially reporting that he was
By nation,
kidnapped.
I think they mean the world's attention, not the nation's.
On August 14th out of the Inland Empire, but there were some inconsistencies in her story. According to sheriff's investigators, both parents have been arrested. They're behind bars this morning, and they're set to appear in court here at this Riverside County Courthouse as early as this afternoon, pending charges from the Riverside County District Attorney's Office. And while investigators have concluded that a kidnapping never occurred, Emmanuel's mother, Rebecca HARO, speaking out from behind bars. She's thinking,
Okay, I'm gonna make a phone call real quick from one of my sources. Yes, they have multiple children. She has her own kids, he has his kid, and they have kids together, from my understanding. Damn it.
with the Southern California News Group insisting that her child was kidnapped, saying that she wants to be out looking for her baby. Also speaking about her husband, saying he's a good dad and he wouldn't hurt a baby. Now, that interview for behind bars on the same day, Sunday, Jake HARO was seen pulled from his jail cell out in a remote field, joining investigators.
Basically an expert on this case. Been watching credible people in the courthouses all morning. The judge told the DA more information is needed and they have until 2 p.m. The judge is making a decision. Okay, okay.
And again, they're set to appear in court as early as today. Rebecca HARO.
Lacey, if you don't mind, cancel Siri, cancel Siri. Siri, shut up. Sorry. Lacey, if you don't mind, can you tell me where you're getting this information? I would like to watch it myself.
Kidnapping never occurred based on surveillance footage and interviews with the parents. Jake and Rebecca HARO's other son, a 2-year-old, was removed from the family's home by Riverside County Children's Services. Unharmed, we've learned, but as a precaution as that investigation continued. And prior to the parents being arrested, authorities said they conducted extensive searches in Yucaipa and Cabazon with those latest search efforts off of the way in Moreno Valley. So again, Josh, here in Riverside County, both parents, Rebecca and Jake Haro, are expected to appear in court as early as this afternoon, and the Riverside District Attorney's Office expected to...
What's up, Jen W? How you doing? Oh man, I think Eddie's on the phone. I'll try calling Eddie too.
The next few hours for now. That's
Make sure you guys go check out my buddy Eddie with Action Eye News Live. He's also been covering the story. Make sure you guys go check out my buddy Eddie with Action Eye News Live on Facebook.
Okay, but what's next as we see this all play out?
Well, right now, Jake and Rebecca Haro are being held without bail behind bars as we speak. And according to Riverside County jail records, the pending charge is felony murder with malice. So the next step is that official arraignment will...
Unfortunately, we do not have Streamlabs on this account.
But legal experts say it could be weeks, even months, possibly years before this eventually gets to a trial, considering the complexity of the case and the fact that a 7-month-old baby, the baby's body has yet to be found as the search continues this morning, Josh.
Oh, wow.
All right, Mario Ramirez there at Fox 11 LA. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. A sad story, and we'll be in touch here as more information comes out. Thank you again.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my podcast. I really appreciate it.
Are they on Facebook or YouTube, or where are they at? Down the rabbit hole?
This episode, I'm focusing on missing baby EMANUEL HARO. Could his parents actually be turning on each other? Strange turn of events. His dad was out with detectives helping look for EMANUEL.
I just found him on YouTube.
Obviously arrested. What will happen next? Will this baby ever be found? I'm looking into it in this edition of Brian and Tim.
Okay, I would say that Down the Rabbit Hole seems like a very good channel. Actually, I've watched her stuff. She's good.
Hey, everybody.
I'm already subscribed. Fair use, 107. Copyright Act in 1976. Let's go.
Also, HR is in the Rambla as well. We didn't get home about 5 in the morning. The Badlands.
Well, you can't. I don't have Streamlabs on this account.
I did.
They better not get out there. People are saying different things, so we're going to find out today. I'm hearing different things as well. I was watching another creator yesterday too that I was like, oh my god, I hope that's not the case, but I'm trying to see if this updates. Here it is. This is what he had to say this morning. Hold up. Let's read this.
With the homie Flyboy here. Today is August 26th. Court day. Court day. Everybody get in the tanque. Court line has now commenced, homie. Shout out to everybody out there. Tita Kalanga HR is in the Rambla. Valley. And so on the Tira, Ahmed Belloso, HR is in the Rambla as well. We didn't get home about 5 in the morning. We were in.
All right, hold up. I'm going to play one more video, and then we're going to tell you what's going on with the court stuff. Nobody, there's concerns about whether the parents are going to be released today, okay? There is no body, and so I was listening a little bit to Strategic.
Isn't that the guy that was just talking on there? Isn't that the guy that tried saying they found body parts? Didn't that guy try claiming he found body parts? The food? I don't know much about that guy, so I can't say anything good or bad. But I do remember seeing one of his things saying they found body parts and he saw them with the body parts or something like that. So, did they find body parts? Or what, did he misunderstand, misinterpret something? I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot to learn on this case. I'm not going to act like I know it all. I'm going to basically go out and cover a national story, and whatever they release. Yeah, they haven't found any body parts. But I swear I just saw a video of that guy saying they found body parts the other day. Huh. Maybe TikTok's messing with me. Oh, okay. So he thought, I thought he said they saw them. Anyways, whatever. He thought they had found a baby out there on the highway. However, detectives told him, you are wrong. Then he came back and said no, he was wrong. Okay. The ought. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about that guy. I just remember, I think I've seen that video and then something about one of the fires or something. I don't know. I don't know much about that fella. I was just confused. I was like, wait, I do remember seeing a video about that. I've been watching a lot of documentaries this morning, and not a lot of documentaries, I guess podcasts, YouTube podcast videos, and it's really weird because like a lot of podcasts have, I'll put this on selfie mode I guess, but anyways, oh, come on, there we go, oh come on, I don't like this YouTube app. Anyways, a lot of these podcasts, I mean, it sounds like they have good information, but at the same time, you watch podcast A, B, and C, and as a whole, A, B, and C kind of conflict each other. So are these people, are they getting, my question is, are they getting first-hand information from law enforcement and credible, like, law enforcement agencies? Or are they going off of what potential witnesses are telling them? Because I actually, kind of a bombshell, supposed to link up with Action Eye News, and we might have a couple interviews. But the thing is, you know, everything's just he said, she said, until you see an official press release. I will. Let me turn this on rear-facing mode so people don't call the cops for me checking on my phone. Yeah, that's the one I was just watching.
Car
Actually,
is in the Rampla as well. We didn't
Okay.
know about
The parents are going to be released today. Okay, there is no body, and so I was listening a little bit to Strategic Eyes True Crime. Shout out to him. He was breaking it down. Now, mind you, he's coming in from the side of law enforcement. He's an active detective in law enforcement, so he's kind of letting us know that the arrest of these parents might have been a little too hasty. And they might have not really consulted with these, with the DA's office and everything. So this is a huge deal. I don't know if these people are going to be released. Yo, a lot of people are like, I got so many messages last night from this. Let me hit play on this.
Just this real fast. I am not at the court. I actually have an in-person meeting I have to attend, so I will not be at court today.
my dog's trying to sing hi to Ruger.
JLR at Investigates. I'll put this link in the comments.
I'll have to wait till I get back in town to have Ruger say hi. Because I got Ruger back home in Bakersfield.
So, go to YouTube, go listen to him.
Bakersfield.
So he's going to be out there probably streaming it. He's probably streaming it now. Wendy, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let me get to this article, guys, because this article, man. All right, so parents of missing Cabazon baby arrested. Search on Highway 60 Sunday. Tuesday court in Riverside expected, right? So that would be, this was yesterday and today. Jay Carl, Rebecca Haro were arrested Friday morning.
I was talking to Eddie, and it sounds like when they had the father, out on the side of the highway walking that area, I think they had a source potentially, inform law enforcement, hey, he was in this area and this might be a point of interest to look. So I think what I'm thinking is, from the information I got as it pertains to the way I interpret everything, okay, I have to be very careful in how I word this because I'm not giving you facts, I'm giving you my opinion. My opinion is I think they were taking him out there to see if he's going to budge, to see if he's going to start look at certain areas. Now, I've done missing persons cases myself, and I'm not actually very good at missing persons cases at all. But one guy I was interviewing about a missing persons case kept on looking up a hillside, and come to find out from a credible source about an unknown amount of time later, because I don't want to tell you guys too much information because it's still an unsolved case with the police department, from a credible source, allegedly that missing person was murdered up that hill. And when I was there, that missing person kept on looking up that hill, kept on looking up there. So that makes me think that maybe that is something you want to do when there's a missing person. You want to take the suspect to go do. You want to walk them around the area that you're suspecting this happened at, or walk them along an area that you suspect there's a missing person in that area, or that they might have dumped something in that area, and see what their body language is like. That's my thought. Awesome, Lacey. Yeah, I'm just learning more and more about it. At first, I wasn't paying too much attention to it because I was like, they're gonna find the baby. I was like, this is gonna be a quick, okay, we found out what you did, you're going to jail. I thought maybe the baby, had a medical emergency and they didn't want to report it. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. From the get-go, I had a feeling she did not get kidnapped, or the little baby. I had a feeling that the mother did not get hit by a kidnapper, and I had a feeling that baby Emmanuel was not kidnapped. So with that being said, I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and it blew up into this big old thing. I thought maybe, they're scared parents, they don't want to report an accident. But the truth will come out in like a day. Well, the truth didn't come out. I went to the beach with my wife, I came back, and this story just exploded. Absolutely exploded. Hello. Anyways, I'm going to listen to Down the Rabbit Hole News.
Okay, we know this. We all saw it. And both were booked into the Robert Presley Detention Center without bail. News Channel 3, no honey, confirming details of, but it appears that the pair are expected in court Tuesday in Riverside. On Sunday, investigators searched an area off Highway 60. We know this. Detectives previously said that they determined that the reported kidnapping. I don't have a phone. Give me 1 sec, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Alright, well, this is a live stream. That's
Sorry about that. Waiting on the sitter. As of now, no charges have been filed, and they were told to get back at 12:30 to see if I thought the charges were already filed. That was my thought. I haven't seen an arresting document.
I also thought charges were filed. From my credible source, the DA did take something over and submit something to file charges. So it sounds like maybe the judge kicked it back and said, I don't believe that's enough to move this case forward. Come back with more. Otherwise, we have to release them. So, is that the case? I don't know. We'll find out. It's 12:30 right now, so we'll find out.
So that was the question that I had. It's like, so they got arrested, right? On suspicion of, you know, whatever the crime, right? Like, so what do we do? So detectives previously say they determined that the reported kidnapping in Yucaipa did not occur, and they believe that Emanuel is deceased. Okay, we know this. In family court developments, a DV restraining order petition was filed August 19th, which is, we know Isabel did that, okay? I'm going down. Through court documents reviewed Thursday morning, confirms that Isabela, the mother, was the one who filed this. But the problem is that we're hearing conflicting information about whether they're going to be relieved.
I just paused it. Extremely conflicting information, especially when I have a legit credible source. I have someone that's very credible. What the hell?
Or whether things are going to, like, what's happening here? And I initially thought, oh man, is that my internet? Sorry about that. Boy, what am I? Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me share my screen again. I don't know what to believe at this point, because it's like, what are we doing here? Okay, they give us a whole rundown of the background and everything. Current investigations. Detectives say they cannot rule foul play in Emanuel's disappearance after finding inconsistencies in their statements for Rebecca Haro. Her TikTok, y'all, we got to get on TikTok. I'm gonna have to get a second device because TikTok doesn't let you. I have a
Hey, brother. If I was out for money, I would go back to LA because LA is where I made all the money. I made some good money in LA on the riots off the ad revenue, brother.
What I do know is
So if I was gonna go cruise around on a dime for other people, thinking I was just gonna make a big dollar, I would not be out here. I'm coming out here because I'm interested in this stuff.
Okay, this must be
But
her.
you keep on, brother.
Barcelona, this is her, and so she was being interviewed. It sounds like
Hey, you got
from
banned.
the network.
LOL.
She's going outside giving commentary, which does happen a lot.
I understand that they're looking for more evidence.
Well, yeah, we all made good money on the riots. Everybody did. You got a lot of viewers. You got 29,000 viewers on a live stream. They're obviously going to pay you. So, 600,000 views on a live stream. It came out pretty good. It was enough I could, finish paying off my camera, which is right here in my hand. This camera paid for itself with the LA riots now.
Yeah. I am on TikTok. This is my TikTok for those who are asking. Rabbit the Blogger, Down the Rabbit Hole News, but Rabbit the Blogger is
done.
I posted some. I'm able to go live, but I think it would be best with the second. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I don't know what's true or not. I'm not telling you. This is a fact. I'm just saying the fact is this is what I was told.
They got stream power.
I'm going to tell you what I was told.
So?
I'm not going to say that I know this for a fact.
Like,
the only facts are, in my opinion, is the press release.
No, I think he's on his way. Stream to Google Chrome. I'm not familiar. You're gonna have to tell me what he streamed to Google Chrome.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
They won't let me. You literally have to download a program. You have to have Windows for TikTok. I've been looking at this for hours yesterday, but it won't let me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
see, I was told that there has been a charge pressed.
More updates.
Let me check. Let me see.
As things are happening.
Post.
But I'm wondering too, because they got news reporters.
Oh, my source was right.
This looks like
my source was right. Let's go. Both on $1 million bond. Felony complaint. Filed. It was filed. My source was right. It is filed. Yes. 35 minutes ago. Down the Rabbit Hole News. Go to the recent post. 35 minutes ago. It was posted. Charges have been filed 35 minutes ago. LFG, let's fucking go. So, is that the charge that has been kicked back? Yes. That's amazing. What's up? Oh, Helen, how you doing? Hey, I actually need to make you a mod. Can I make you a mod from my cell phone? I don't know. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna try to call Eddie again. Hey, it appears that I'm live, so I don't want to say this, you know, but it appears that the source was correct. Check your phone. They're both on $1 million bond now. Files have been charged. Or charges. Oh. Well, whatever, dude. Because people were in my chat saying, because I was relaying the information, it sounds like, you know, they've been charged from a credible source. And they're like, nope, they kicked it back for live stream or something down at the courthouse. I was like, well, okay, sweet. Riverside. How far of a drive is that? Oh, it's not too bad. Alright. Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. I'll be there. And it all has to be credential media, right? It has to be credential media. Yeah, but no, I mean, it's mandatory that people have to have credentials, right? I do too. But, alright, well, we'll run around today and get some footage out there. I am about 90 miles out, an hour and a half. Oh yeah. I can send you some cash or whatever, or money or whatever when I get there for getting that everything. Thank you. Hell yeah. Alright, well, see you in a little bit. Hell yeah. Alright, right. Yeah. Our source was correct. My ETA for the courthouse? I don't know, because I'm not going to the courthouse. I'll go to the courthouse tomorrow when they do a press release. There are no cameras allowed inside the courthouse at this time. So what I will be doing is looking for that live stream and resending it. Basically all the information I was trying to find on the streams I just got. They have, I didn't mean that in a mean way, but I'm gonna go to Palm Springs, get my hotel, and then I'm gonna go check out the location, the house, and the burnt down house, and maybe on the way out there I will also check out the side of the road. I think where there goes in that side of the road, we're gonna we might be able to stop right there and get a little bit of footage. Yes, Rhonda, yes. Oh wait, I was all seeing Truth and Clarity. I didn't see Rhonda in parentheses. How are you doing, Rhonda? Do you guys normally follow Daphne on live, or because I don't remember seeing your name all too much. At the same time, chat's going pretty freaking wild. But yes, that is my plan. That is my plan. Okay, Rhonda is a regular. Okay. Why isn't her name like ringing a bell right now? Was your name something else? Good, good. Yes, I am a gifted member. Nice. Thank you so much for watching, and congrats on. Oh, it's gonna rain. I think there is like a couple monster storms out there too. So I did not bring Ruger, and tomorrow I might drive to Riverside early in the morning. Tonight I might also run around Palm Springs and do some scanner calls. We'll see. See, I remember your name, Lacey. I remember seeing Lacey. See, with names changed, it mine FUCKs me. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? From Georgia. How you doing, Emily? I appreciate that. Yeah, people can be douches to me all the time. I don't know what it is. Head is gonna hate. Shake it off. Shake it. Oh, wait. Guys, I am gonna delete this live stream afterwards. But I got a song for the haters. That's what people say. I really don't know the song, but I know that I don't go on too many dates. I don't go on a lot of dates. Me and my wife actually don't go out a lot. I'm waving to cars as they go by and they're looking at me weird. Ready? Okay. That's enough of my gay dance. Nothing wrong with being gay. Let me rephrase it. That's enough of my silly dance. I say gay. I shouldn't have said gay. I should have said, that's enough of my silly dance. I'm gonna get canceled for that one. Dance in front of the car. I'm not doing no jumping jacks. I want it. But what do you guys think about baby Emmanuel? What is the evidence they found? Do you guys think they found some evidence that they're not telling us? At the hotel, much cooler. What? Too early for them to reveal what they have. Well, I don't know, because doesn't the DA have to give the attorney the evidence? Doesn't the attorney have to be aware of the evidence at hand? I don't know. Oh, cannonball at the hotel. I do not weather cat. I've never even heard of them. Fire Photo Girl or Law Enforcement Local Informant 1. I don't. I do believe that there will be a press conference in the near future. I have information on a press conference, and I do not want to share that just yet because right now it's not written in stone. But I do have information on a possible press conference. Yeah, why didn't San Bernardino keep it? Yes. Yes, I have plenty of time to get to the press conference. If my sources are correct. Okay. My guess is that they're not going to have a press conference until after the initial court date. That would make sense. Can't tell you for sure, but that would make sense. Okay. They live in Cabazon, California, and that's in Riverside County. And they went to San Bernardino County to file the fake police report. Okay. That makes much more sense, Rhonda. I was, not gonna lie, I'm a little unfamiliar with exact locations of county lines and stuff like that. These are some pretty rock formations right here. Called Mormon Rocks, San Bernardino's National Forest, aka Mormon Rocks. an updated news article on this. Okay, updated 1 hour ago. Here's a news article that's only an hour old. Also, I want to give a shout out to Action Eye News.
We do have breaking news in the case of
They went ahead real fast. Eddie with Action Eye News. Breaking news from Dad's Gone Live. Seriously though, Eddie with Action Eye News has got my hotel taken care of. All I gotta do is cash app him the money. But he went ahead, got my hotel taken care of, and I'm already booked. So huge shout out to Eddie with Action Eye News. He's a cool dude, man. Cool dude. Good guy. Really good guy.
Emmanuel HARO, his parents have been arrested for murder. I'm Philip Paul.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. Let's get right to Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan with all the details. Rob.
Right, well, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, along with help from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, out here all morning long investigating at the home of that couple. Let's see if we can push in here to where you can see the forensics team back there investigating. You know, it was just about this time last week we were standing there on the front porch talking with the parents as they were making an emotional plea for help, claiming their child to be kidnapped. Now, precisely 1 week later, both of them under arrest on suspicion of murder. 7-month-old Emmanuel HARO, now presumed dead. The boy's parents, Jake and Rebecca HARO, now under arrest, accused of murder. Sheriff's deputies sealing off the entire property as investigators search for clues as to what really happened to the baby. This all starting when the boy's parents reporting him kidnapped at a Big 5 parking lot more than a week ago in Yucaipa. The day after their report, the mother making this tearful plea for her boy to be returned.
Just keep on back to me again. Please don't harm my son. Please, I'm begging you. Please, God, please.
But within a day of their interview with Eyewitness News, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department saying the parents had stopped cooperating with their investigation. Then came news of the father's criminal history, convicted of willful cruelty to a child 2 years ago. Today, members of the community coming to the scene this morning, still in shock about everything that's happened.
Heart-wrenching for everybody. I'm a mother and a grandmother, so it's been emotional. I've been following it since it started, and it's taken a toll on me. I've been having a hard time sleeping at night and just trying to keep up with the updates.
And when you found out this morning that they were arrested,
I was shaking. Goosebumps. All up and down my arms, my legs, goosebumps, because I had a feeling.
Wow.
And now a live look at the scene from Air 7 up above. It's important to point out that the Sheriff's Department says the search for this 7-month-old child continues despite rumors floating around in the community. They have not found the child or the child's body yet, but Emmanuel HARO is presumed to be dead at this point. Now, just a few minutes ago, the attorney for Jake HARO showed up and was escorted into the scene by sheriff's investigators trying to find out more about what that's about. But again, the parents of Emmanuel HARO both arrested on suspicion of murder. Live in Cabazon, Rob McMillan, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Interesting.
The parents of a missing 7-month-old boy could be arraigned on murder charges.
Wow. I don't know what to say, man. It's like the more I think of it, the more it like makes me sick to my stomach. I'm not going, there's no reason to go to the Riverside Courthouse. They're not doing no cameras are allowed in the courtroom. I have press credentials and work for an actual company, and there's nothing I can do there except for stand outside the courthouse and show everybody standing around. That's not going to do anything. I will be at the press release, but there's no point. There's nothing to get at the courthouse. It's just going to be a bunch of people standing around with cameras. Nothing to record. Respectfully, there's nothing to record. Whatchamacallit, and I'm not trying to be mean to you, it's just, that's what I was going back and forth on. Should I go to the courthouse, or should I come out here to Palmdale? Or Palm Springs, I mean. I'm going to Palm Springs. But if you think about it, there's only one camera that's allowed inside the courthouse. If I can go to the courthouse and get inside the courtroom with my camera, then I would go. But as far as I'm concerned, there's no reason to. There's absolutely no reason to. There's Jasmine, we have 68 more miles to approximately a 3.5 hour, almost 4 hour drive now. I'm assuming because of traffic or something, but yesterday it was 2.5 hours. Today it's 3.45 hours, 3 hours, 45 minutes. I think it's just because of traffic, which I was dealing with going up, the mountain. Dang, this car's going slower than the semi-trucks, man. But yeah, there's no reason to. And that's not me trying to be mean to you, Nevada, or anybody else. It's like, I was going back and forth. It's like, it's frustrating. Only one camera. And they had to like get some background check and apply, and they had to pay for it. It's like stupid. Oh, teak. Only real teak. Yeah, I'm sorry. I swear, I always say only real talk. Your name can be only real teak, but in my head, it's only real talk. Why? I'm dyslexic. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, they're not letting anybody outside the courthouse or inside the courthouse. All you're going to see is a building on the outside, and then it's going to be crowded. Yeah, but the attorney's already not making a statement. He's already doing his best to not make a statement. I was already watching videos. If the attorney was talkative and cooperating with reporters, I would. But the attorney is getting bombarded by people. So, I don't know. The attorney doesn't seem to be cooperating with anybody from the videos I've been watching. I do get that, though. That would be cool to get the attorney. And then on top of that, I think the hearing's at 1:30, no? I don't know. Let me see. Do you think it's worth going to the courthouse today to try to get the attorney on camera walking out the courthouse? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, but I could be on camera calling them names. Yeah. Okay. When I get there, I gotta go through my car and see if I have my laptop charger. If I don't, I won't be able to restream it, but if I do, I can restream it in the hotel room. But I don't think I have a laptop charger. I haven't been able to charge my laptop for a while. We'll see. It's like a big old square one. It's a gaming laptop. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I don't know where I I left it at. I know for a fact I left it somewhere. I just, the question of where is somewhere. You know? Oh yeah, it'll be about like 5 months down the road when I already found another laptop to use. Yeah. Aren't you going to restream it? That's crazy. Yeah. I won't be there until about 2:10 though, so it's like they're already gonna be doing their thing by the time I get anywhere near the hotel. Yeah. Alright, well, worst case scenario, I'll go get some footage of the house today. Alright, well, I'll hit you up when I get there. About 60 miles out. Alright. Yeah, I think Eddie's on the same page as me. It'd be worth trying to get in the courtroom, which would be amazing. But I don't think there's any possibility of getting inside the courtroom. What do you guys think? Yep, it's California, and California never does anything right. I agree. I agree with that. 112%. I don't know. I think if I was in a situation where I had an unalived child, I'd have a heart attack and I'd be unalived too. If I was in a situation where I had a child in my possession that was no longer alive, I think my anxiety would cause such a bad heart attack, and I think I would be unalived myself due to stress. Because I'd be freaking out. I don't know how you can survive that. They obviously, I mean, it's kind of like obvious now. The baby wasn't kidnapped, man. That was just that was a front to try to get them out of it. I'm not going to get too political, but I will say this. The person running the state is a moron. An incompetent idiot. Slip into the bathroom where the attorney's at? Yeah, I don't know how that would go out, how well that would go. Yeah, I agree. They're hiding something. Their story doesn't make sense. They're full of shit. They're full of it. Here's what I think. I think the father lost his temper because the baby was crying. The father took his anger out on the baby because he has anger problems. And I think the father hurt the baby a little too much. And now I think the baby passed away from its injuries. And I think it was a bad scene. And I think they disposed of the baby. And then so they thought, oh, the more time in between, getting rid of the baby and reporting the baby being missing, the more unlikely we are to get caught. And so I think they waited some time after they unalived and disposed of the baby. And then I think that they came up with an elaborate story. But I also think that mommy and daddy are too stupid to get away with something like this. They're evil, but they're stupid. They're stupid, evil people. And he punched the mother. Now the question is, did he punch the mother to make it look like that? Or did he punch the mother because he abuses her? That's the other question. Did he punch the mother to make it look like that, or did he punch her because he's abusive? Now, that's my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they just went in the courtroom. Yeah, I'm still pretty far away, so I wouldn't even have made it. Fortunately. I hate LA freeways. This whole area is overcrowded LA. Even if it's 20 miles, 50 miles away from LA, it's still LA, and I hate it. Yes, Sunflower. I'm gonna go to the house of Emmanuel, where baby Emmanuel was allegedly unalived at, from what everyone believes. Yes, yes. I'm assuming that those clouds up ahead are going to be pouring down rain. Let's go! Hi. Go. Let's go. What's up, Marie? How you doing? I would assume it's going to go to trial, and I would assume it's going to take it, unless they find the baby's body, or traces of the baby's body. I think that it's going to be a long and lengthy trial. Kind of like the O.J. Simpson case. Yep. They got $1 million bond. Yeah, absolutely. Airing, yeah. I would assume they're going to air it. It's going to be too high profile. We're about 48 miles from Palmdale. Then I got to get checked in my hotel and get with Eddie. I'm going to be linking up with Eddie on this call. On this case. Hey, that 4Runner in front of me has a really sick bumper. Whoever designed that bumper did a really good job. So I'm about 47 miles away from Palm Springs. It's actually 46 miles to the hotel. Is the weather cooler? No. It's pretty hot. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It's hot. It's hot AF right now. And since it's supposed to rain, it's probably going to be hot and humid with all the monsoons. they believe that the baby's parents unalived him, and it looks like most likely Jake. I think his name's Jake. Hari, whatever his name is. The Emmanuel's dad did the unaliving, and that the mother was trying to help cover it up. What's crazy is, in the other child abuse case, where the father hurt the 10-week-old baby, he also blamed the mother. And this time, again, he's blaming the mother. Yep, very, very uncomfortable where we're going. People are lowlives, man. Also, if you guys are watching this live stream, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. This is our backup channel, or behind the scenes channel. I think we have like 4,600 subscribers on here. Our main channel is really close to 90,000 subs. 90,000 is a big deal. Thank you, Sunflower. Oh, we are in Ukapa. Ukapa? I don't know how to say these names. Hello? What's up? Yes, it's just a little baby. It's not your cool thing. Just open it, dump oil in there, close it. But try to, if you, that's what she said. When you dump the, well, if you dump the bottle out, when you dump the bottle, if you hold the bottle with where it feels like it's backwards, like where the spout is up high instead of low, it actually is easier to control. I don't know if that makes sense. Plug it back. I'm trying to tell my wife how to add oil to her car. It burned off a little oil. Ukaipa. Why is it Ukaipa? It's CAI. UK. It's called Ukaipa? That is weird, man. This is 2025. Can we have stuff that's like easier? If it's Ukaipa, why don't they spell it like Ukaipa? Kai. Why isn't it Y-U-K-Y-P-A? Ukaipa. That'd be Ukipa. Ukaipa. Or Y-U-K-I-E-P-A. Ukaipa. Yeah, that'd be better. Ukaipa. Oh, it's Native American. That figures. It's an Indian name. Okay, well, I take back what I said. You gotta respect the Indians. I actually think we need more stuff named after Indians. Did you guys know that I actually have a lot of blood, Indian blood running through my veins? Believe it or not, I have Indian blood running through my veins. Which is super cool. it's after a tribe. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Respect the Indians. And at the end of the day, you don't fuck with Indians. Let me tell you something. Indian folk are not anyone to be fucked with. Okay, nice, fuck you then. Don't let my dyslexic ass frustrate you guys, because I can't. I think that Yugaiba should be spelled differently. If it's an Indian name, that makes sense. Okay. There's a native tribe right there too where we're going. That's pretty neat. I think the Indians should be given land in the most beautiful parts of America, or the option to receive free land in the most beautiful parts of America. Because a lot of these Indians back in the day were run off their lands and relocated. From my understanding, some of those areas are hot as hell. I think we should give them a more comfortable climate to continue their traditions and carry on their, you know, to do their thing. Oh, there's a casino? Alright guys, can we do a $20 challenge so I go spend 20 bucks at a casino? Because my wife would kill me. I'm just kidding. I ain't going to no casino. I can't afford a casino. Okay, we'll do truth. Absolutely, Rhonda. Go ahead and end this live stream. I am about I'm not, well, I'll end it. We got about 20 more minutes. We'll just do a drive time live stream. Drive time live stream. Oh yes, I will definitely be getting fuel there. Absolutely. I'm actually really tired. I have not been sleeping right lately, and that's, but hey, it is what it is. Ha! Actually, that was me. It's like the same crybaby asses. It's haters gonna hate. So, smack 'em all. Smack 'em all. Haters gonna hate. So smack that mole. Smack that mole. Yeah, I feel you there, Rhonda. I was given some information from a buddy about the situation, and it kind of made me sick to my stomach. Yes, the crazy guy with a lazy eye, my buddy Eddie. I'm also a goofy guy with a lazy eye. I'm gonna go meet up with Eddie. He's actually the one that's giving me. Oh, Idlewild. Let me, I sincerely apologize about the extreme time of being on mute, but I cannot talk to you guys about the conversation I just had. I signed a non-disclosure agreement with people, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. I'm almost to the hotel, so I can only when I live stream and I talk about things, I can only talk about certain things. So we are almost to our hotel, and I'm gonna go ahead and call Mr. Eddie. So catch you guys later, and stay tuned, guys. We will be at the house later today. Should be on the main Dads on Live YouTube and Facebook pages. Thank you so much for hanging out, going along for the ride. And I do apologize for the 15-minute phone call that I just had. But it's one of those things where I'm talking about a sensitive conversation. Catch y'all later. Much love, much love. Wait. What happened? Ha! Much love, guys.